Push the gate in. All right, where are they? There they are.
To watch this 9-year-old journey out to his backyard on a typical day, you would think this kid has it made. It certainly seems like Jordan Visser has an idyllic life. He lives among some of his best friends, his horses, and his chickens, and his new puppy. Because he's so happy and well-adjusted, sometimes it's hard to tell that Jordan overcomes challenges with every waking moment. He has cerebral palsy, which affects his physical strength, balance, and motor skills. He's also visually impaired and suffers from dyslexia. Altogether, it's a complicated list of disabilities, making learning much more difficult.
Okay, so the first coin is worth how much?
25.
Okay, move 25 beads over.
Almost 2 years ago, Jordan's mother, Kathy, made the decision to homeschool her son after realizing he was falling further and further behind in his public school special education classes. Kathy knew her and her husband, Cristo, had to find a way to pay for better teachers, more physical therapy, and specific educational tools. In 2011, this desperate Arizona family found out about a new state-funded school choice option called an Empowerment Scholarship Account. A short time after applying, Kathy received this letter in the mail congratulating Jordan on being accepted into the program. It was a life-changing day.
I was able to hire what I feel is the best teacher that I could possibly have for him. She has been phenomenal. She's able to really quickly target and key in on his educational needs.
Jeannie Newman is a reading teacher for the visually impaired and has worked with Jordan for over a year now. She has seen this child, who was once so far behind, make amazing strides. You see, reading used to be extremely frustrating for Jordan.
He had frequent tantrums, you know, when we were in the educational setting, which is the table and the chair and the work in front of him. He couldn't sit there for more than 10 minutes without having a tantrum. So his frustration level was very high. His reading has improved like tremendously. He only had about 5 sight words. You know, that means that he could identify by looking at them. Now he has up to 100 words.
Reading wasn't Jordan's only challenge. His balance and strength were always worrisome for Kathy. He needed more physical therapy than the family could afford. Now with his Empowerment Scholarship account, Kathy can afford to double his one-on-one time with a physical therapist.
So Jordan's working on grip strength, upper extremity strength, coordination, motor planning. Pull, pull, pull. Good job. Very nice.
Dr. Christina Finnegan sees Jordan twice a week now for intense physical therapy sessions in which Jordan learns to use his brain and body together in places like the park.
What?
Jordan's balance is a work in progress, but specialized therapy sessions have worked wonders, including Jordan's therapeutic horseback riding class.
Are you excited? First time in your saddle is a blue shirt. It's a big day. Whoa, Teddy. Okay, wait. Grab your reins in one hand, please. And swing your leg over the top. Thank you.
With the ESA, because of the qualifications of the program that we're in, we're able to use it to pay for the therapeutic riding. We've been working for a year with a physical therapist trying to get his balance better. A little molecule air would blow by him and he'd be on the ground. We put him on a horse. 3 weeks later, you could brush past him and he could keep his balance.
Between his various therapies and specialized classes, taking control of Jordan's education has been a lot of work for Kathy. But now she no longer bears the burden of constantly fighting with Jordan's public school over his lack of education.
Kathy being an advocate for Jordan, us being an advocate for Jordan as parents, the most difficult thing for me is it's almost as if though the school, you have a job and you have a defined role to carry out in that job. And they were carrying out those defined roles and they were doing it best to their ability. But they weren't advocates for Jordan as we are advocates for Jordan.
Applying for an Empowerment Scholarship account was the best decision they could have made. And it's impossible to hide their gratitude toward the program which so drastically changed their son Jordan's journey.
We've seen significant changes and strides in his personality, in his behavior, in his speech language. in his motor skills and ability to play.